So we got to, if we're going to hunt something, we got to understand what it looks like, how it's built, because especially on a wild turkey, because yes, they have heart and lungs like a white-tailed deer or an elk or a mule deer, but I'm going to tell you that I don't, with a bow and arrow, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to take them out. I'm not trying to shoot them through the lungs. I'm not trying to shoot them through the heart. And so when you see the schematic that we bring you, the broke down version of the bone structure and the vital organs of a wild turkey, it'll make more sense. Because keep this in mind, and now you got to remember, I'm talking specifically for bow hunting. When it comes to turkey hunting with a shotgun, we're only trying to shoot those birds in the head and neck. That's it. We want to put as many pellets in that head. We're trying to break the vertebrae, and that's what's going to kill that turkey for us. So it's really pretty simple. Can you body shoot them? You can, and you're probably going to get a few pellets where you need to as far as in the head and neck area, and you might even kill them with a body shot if they're close enough. But be careful, because pellets are fairly light, and the feathers on a turkey, the way they're built, can keep you from penetrating. So that's why you don't want to shoot them in the body. On top of that, if you fill them up with pellets, then they're almost no good to eat, and that's really the reason we're hunting them. So when it comes to archery, though, you got to know the bird. You got to understand it. Now, could you shoot one in the head? Absolutely you could. You could shoot one, but it's a really hard target. Envision my hand as kind of a turkey's head. They very rarely sit still. So you have this little tiny area that you're trying to hit with a broadhead. So what we like to do is we like to shoot them in the shiny spot. And the shiny spot is what we refer to as the copper band on all the subspecies. Every one of them has it. There's a copper band on the wing. And that copper band, when they're at full strut, comes down and covers the leg, and then it also covers part of the vitals. And by aiming right there, if I put an arrow directly through that, I'm going to put an arrow not only through a leg on this side, but hopefully the leg on the other side, and I'm going to take out part of the vitals. The key, honestly though, is the legs and the wings. So I'm shooting the wing, that's where the shiny spot is at. If I break both wings and break both legs, I'm guaranteed to find my turkey. Yes, even if I shoot both legs out from underneath them, I'm guaranteed to find my turkey. Where if you shoot him in the heart and lungs, you're guaranteed to kill the turkey. You're not guaranteed you're going to find him. And what's going to possibly happen is no different than a chicken. And I know we've all heard the saying, cut a chicken's head off and you can actually watch the body run around for a few minutes or a few seconds. All a bird would have to do, all a turkey would have to do if you shot him and hit him well, hit him in the heart and lungs, is pitch and fly. If he pitches and flies, probably not going to find that bird. You don't have any blood to follow. You don't know where he landed at. Depending on how far he soars, you don't know where he's going to end up. So I shoot the turkeys in the shiny spot. I try to cut their legs out from underneath them. If they can't get their feet, they can't fly. And that's not, I don't need to correct myself there. What I'm saying is if I cut their legs out from underneath them, then they cannot get enough lift to get their wings off the ground. They're a big, heavy bird. They're not made to fly a long ways. So keep that in mind when we're talking about the anatomy of a turkey. What we're looking at is the bone structure. I'm trying to bust the legs. I'm trying to break through the body cavity, and I'm also trying to break parts of the wings. Because it doesn't take much of any one of those to really aerodynamically mess them up for being able to fly, and hopefully if by breaking the legs they can't run either. And again, you might have to go out and wring the turkey's neck, which I do that on every turkey I shoot. It doesn't matter, is I go out and I spin them around real quick. You never want to make a mistake on a turkey. I've just seen too many of them that you think they're dead and they're not completely dead. Or you hit them and it wakes them up or something. And so I just go out and I wring their neck as soon as I get to them, no matter what. It's just kind of a fail-safe for us to make sure that we're going to get every turkey we shoot.